up, everybody? It's your girl, Tennille, and of course, I am joined by This Is Me, Bridget, and we are about to kick this Tuesday off right. Now, I have a ton of things planned to talk to you guys about. So, I want you to just sit back, relax, and we're about to jump right in, okay? Remember that this is our form of current events, if you will, and we are providing you the best in edutainment.
Period.
That part, boo. So, listen, when we get ready to do this, I'm going to start off because you know we love to tell you about our weekends and the things that went on. One of the events that happened this weekend, I am definitely going to wait to share because why?
Why?
It's going to be our interview. Because I was able to speak to some really nice ladies. You know, sometimes you get there and you don't know what's going to happen, or you're going to have to pull teeth to get people to talk to you the right way for you to be able to share it on air. Right. So this was definitely not one of those events. I met some very interesting ladies that we will definitely be connecting with in the future. And so I just thought that was great. And so I'm going to use that as our interview for today. Yay. So great. It says you cannot okay. So again, good morning and welcome to the show. Now listen, Rodeo Houston has come to an end.
Has it though?
Baby, let me tell you this. I was ready for Rodeo Houston to come to an end. I was working, you know, I don't normally work a 9 to 5, and baby, they had me up in there. So okay. I was like, wait a minute. I was just out here trying to live my best life. This year, y'all was trying to make me work a little bit. Normally, we have tons and tons of girls who are a part of my base group, which basically passes out walkie-talkies and golf cart keys. But they also call into us when there's an issue on the grounds, and then we report it to the people who clean up.
Gotcha.
Y'all were out there doing the fool. Water was spilling everywhere every day. Trash bins were full every day. So I know the rodeo made some money. So before we get into it too far, I just wanted to say, we're going to do a little recap, and we're going to maybe do our question for our wheel off of some of the information from the rodeo, because there were tons of little records broken and all kinds of stuff. And so I've got some details on that coming up later in the show.
Cool.
So we also know that it was National Teens Day on yesterday.
Oh.
Okay. So that was another reason. Teens. They're celebrating the teens now. I didn't get celebrated when I was a teen.
Either. Okay. And I was a great teen.
So as part of our special guest, we're going to have Nyla Staes, who is Harris County's outstanding teen. We're going to talk to her for a little bit. Nice. Sena, Pierre, and Miss Destiny, who's the owner of Girl Boss Sweets. So we'll talk about all of that later in the show. But you know, we've got our entertainment news and Tennille's touchy subject. So stick right there.
I don't even know what it is.
Now listen, this weekend continued with Houston's bipolar weather. Let's just say that, okay? Right. This weather is all over the place. We've gone from sunny 80-degree days to sleet, snow, and hail. It has been crazy here. So, Bridget, which part of it do you like the best? Do you like to go in and cuddle, or what you know, or is it the outdoors in the sun with your shorts on?
Second one.
Okay, that part. Definitely that part.
I mean, I like to go in and cuddle too, but then I want to go outside with my shorts on.
Yes, you got to go outside with them shorts on. I love to get a little sun. I've already was feeling like my nose got a little burnt because, of course, the boys are playing this. Girl, I get sunburned when they're playing 7-on-7. So my nose was all, you see, it's real shiny right now. Right. Okay. It's in the hill. I've been trying to put stuff up there, right? You know, I'm shining a little bit and I haven't been putting no makeup on it. But anyway, the boys are playing 7-on-7. Okay. So it's been cold and cool and whatever else. We dressed to the nines with all our stuff on, and it got hot on us. I mean, hot. And so I didn't have an umbrella to cover it. When we left in the morning, it was cold. By that afternoon, I thought it was going to still have like that cool breeze coming through. It was just hot. I wish I would have had on some shorts. So I got a little tan, but it's okay. It'll work right for what? The Crosby Excited Coat Festival. Y'all will be so excited to be out there. I hope I see every one of y'all's faces out there as well. So I'm going to take time while we're doing this to share this video to a couple of different pages so y'all can jump on right now, because we definitely are going to need you for this touchy subject coming up later. So here's some of that information that I wanted to tell you guys about the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It commemorated its 90th anniversary, which is big, 90 years. And they have always taking it to heart, supporting students and giving out scholarships. So this year, 2.4 million guests came out. 2.4. Yeah. And so people entering into the competition was 34,000 that entered competitions at the rodeo. A historic $1 million steer auction was purchased. Somebody paid that much for a steer. Okay. And I'm like, are y'all gonna breed him, or are you just gonna butcher him like they do the others? And so it's kind of sad, but I'm glad that they felt that he was worth that amount of money, and it all goes to scholarships. So that's really great. So I do have some stuff here about the attendance, but y'all know me, and I'm a down low foodie. Okay. And so we're going to skip right on past all of that, because I'm glad that all of y'all showed up. I just told you that there were a ton of people out there, but let me say this. When it came to the carnival food, the people who were selling the stuff came over in a total of 435,000 miles from all over the place. Wow. If they added it up, 2.9 million rides. Y'all rode that much at the rodeo. Okay, that means almost double, because then they say like 1 million or 2 million, 2 million people. So everybody rode something. 675,000 prize games were given away. Wow. Isn't this cool? Like, I would never think to look up the information like this, but I was very happy when they sent me this press release. I was like, God, I wouldn't even think that many, that's a lot. That's a lot of little games given away. So of course, I thought that the boudin egg roll was going to be the most popular, because but people got to stand in line for it because it was, that good. But they still said the most popular items were turkey legs, corn dogs, fried Oreos, and funnel cakes. They are there every single year making their money. Have you ever had fried Oreos? Let me tell you, I have not. That does not appeal to me at all. In my mind, I just can't even wrap my head around it. Maybe next year I'll try it just for shits and giggles, if you will. Okay, the cookie stand baked more than 250,000 cookies. Wow. In a month. Dang. That's a lot in a month to me.
So COVID where?
COVID where? Who? What your name is and where you at? Because you're not in Houston, Texas.
That part. Sheesh.
So if you still have those old rodeo pictures in your phone, make sure you hashtag Rodeo Houston so your pictures can pop up. I thought it was really cool that they had added on the wall that if you hashtag Rodeo Houston while you were there, your photos came up. Oh, cool. So I thought that was really cool, because they do that at the Statue of Liberty as well when you walk into the little building. That's so I thought that was really cool. I thought that was a nice add-on. Yeah. And then, of course, Bridget, we had spring break.
Y'all had spring
break. We had, and I'm sitting up here complaining, I had to really think about it. People don't even really get a spring break.
Nope.
I'm up here celebrating spring break. I'm complaining about it. Is this gonna go yet? Okay, let's see. Let's get that out of the way. And so I have a little bitty short video. It's not very much or whatever. A video about our spring break. Y'all know that we love Lake Conroe. And we go out to Lake Conroe. The boys have a good time. I have a good time. This year, though, I was going back and forth, and I really didn't like that, Bridget.
Oh, yeah.
I like to just be out there. I like to just chill. Where are my videos? Okay. I like to just chill. And I really didn't kind of get that opportunity because I was going back and forth to the rodeo. And I want to tell the people who, scheduled me this year.
Don't do that no more.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I want. That is not how I like to live my life. When it's spring break, I just want to chill. If you will. And so next time, just let me be, because you weren't letting me be this year.
That part.
So I'm going to share my screen real quick, and we're going to play this video. Oh, that's hot. All right. And away we go.
Spring break 2022, the Thomas way. This spring break, man, we started with food, because you know I love a yummy meal. So we had to stop by the dog place. Our puppy came along for the fun, and we made sure we got plenty of sun. Whew, this puzzle gave us hell. You know, I had to throw some crawfish in there. Food, more food. Like I said, I love a good boudin. There's Papa out there teaching the cubs how to fish.
Did they catch him?
Even our extra buddy Cody caught him a fish.
My daddy got there handling things. I was like,
Now the boys made sure that they know what to do with these fish after we caught them. You know what time it is.
Did y'all eat it?
of course we did. Look,
It's time for more food. This fish was so delicious. If you don't know what kind of fish that is, it's a crappie.
they catch those out there all the time.
My friend Crystal came out to visit. This is Cody's mom, of course. There's the puzzle, all in its wondrous completion. It took us several days. Of course, somebody had to go boat hunting. There's a picture, and thank you for joining us for our Spring Break 2022.
The group photo, if
Right.
you will. You know, you gotta corral the kids at the end of a week like that. You gotta corral them and make them take the picture. You know, they be like, "What are we doing? I'm tired of taking pictures." Okay, well, great. Look,
But you'll look at this at the end. And
you
say,
gonna look at
that.
this and say, that
Hello,
this is what
Discover
that
Card
is.
here to explain our cashback
I'm like,
match.
who is
We match
that?
all of the cashback you earn at the end of your first year
Where
automatically.
is that coming
It's that
from?
simple.
Probably from
Discover,
YouTube.
exceptionally
You know
common
what,
sense.
YouTube? I
Learn
want
more
you
at
to
discover.com.
Just go away.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, since the screen's not sharing, it shouldn't be doing all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that screen up because we do have another video that I'm gonna be popping up later. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know it was just a little tidbit, but I had to let y'all know that I ate good over the holiday. It is definitely always showing.
Yep.
It's poking out where it don't need to be, but
Oh.
that's okay. I'm gonna keep it corralled because I want y'all. No,
It
for
ain't
real.
poking out.
I'm gonna start back on my health journey, and I'm gonna let y'all follow me, but you got to do that on simply.tennille 365 because I don't have
That's
you know
cool.
space on my other stuff. In upcoming events, Bridget, your weekend, we've got to talk about your
Oh.
weekend because you did a lot.
So my family surprised me over the weekend. My mom was one of 10 girls, and my aunt came down with 6 of the girls from those aunties, and they invaded my space, but I loved it. We went shopping. Cameron cooked brunch for them.
Okay.
He did a spinach quiche from scratch, and then he made homemade blueberry muffins. And then they had like sausage and bacon. And I don't have a coffee maker, so I went to the Starbucks and got them a carafe of coffee, some
Okay.
creamer, and all this stuff. And it was just really, really fun. Made me realize, how much I miss my family and love them. So it was just the girls.
When
And
they're
then
when
that-
they're away, like how they say out of sight, out of mind. And it's not
Mhm.
really that they're even out of mind. It's just you get so caught up in the day-to-day that you don't even think sometimes to call. And that was one of the things that I was going to talk about later today, but I think we got a full show. I'm gonna have to wait and save it for later for y'all. Okay. But making those calls every once in a while or pop-up visits where it's much more personal and it's just so much more fun. And so it's okay to miss people for a little bit.
And that night we went to my little cousin's birthday party. She turned 45. She doesn't look it. I had some pictures, of everything. But my sister, so it was 5 of them who were born at the same time in the same year. All the
Oh,
sisters
Lord.
were pregnant. And all the kids came out.
Boom,
back
boom,
to
boom,
back
boom,
to back.
boom.
So my sister turns 45 on June 14th. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So it was packed.
So, well, that is definitely that sounds like a really good weekend.
It was.
By the time it came for the weekend, I was tired because the 707, I told you, after the week of spring break,
Mhm.
after the rodeo, I really needed just like a chill moment. So I saw y'all over there hanging out at Prospect, where y'all know I love to go
On Sundays,
listening
that's
to
your
J.
spot.
Paul. I did not.
Therefore-
I drove through the parking lot, looked at all of y'all and said, you know what?
They can have it.
Yeah, I'm going home. Sometimes you got to just do what's best for you. I
Gotcha.
came home, chilled, relaxed, and that was that. And look, Tuesday's already here. It seemed like
I
Monday
know.
just went boom.
Did.
The boys,
Hello.
I fell asleep. After I did a little bit of work yesterday morning. And then it was time for the boys to come home. That's cooking and homework time. So I know that everybody's trying to keep up with their schedules. I'm trying to do the same thing. But let's talk about this, Bridget. Upcoming events. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so ready for this Crosby Zydeco Festival to be done. Okay, I am so ready. I'm gonna be extra cute. I'm so excited. You know, it's always hard. No, people don't think about the things that it takes for the people in the show to prepare, if you will. And they tell you to always be ready, X, Y, and Z, whatever. Before a performance, before a show, you start going through all the things in your head. Well, what if I start forgetting what to say? What if I got to make sure I got this? I got to make sure this outfit ain't showing too much of this. And I got to make sure, you know, because you have to talk to the people that you're working for and get a clear understanding of what they want, if you will, you know, because this is very much so a family thing. You know, a lot of times I'm at nightclubs and this, that, and the other doing things, but you have to prepare differently when you're getting out there and there may be kids in the crowd, you know, you don't want to be cussing everybody baby out because I'll be mad. I'll be mad when I'm saying, you know, when other people are up there, I'm like, don't they see these kids in here? Not that it's the child's fault, and my kids can handle it very well, but every child is not set up like that. So we're going to have a ton of fun, whether you're there or not, but we want you to be there because I want to see your face in the crowd. It's always better to be able to see familiar faces. Now, I need you to go get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. There's 2 places you can go, but the easiest way to do it is to go on Eventbrite. All you have to do is search up the Crosby Zydeco Festival. It'll come right up. You can pay for your ticket for you and all your friends. Go ahead and just get them one, too, and then let them pay you back. If you got the money, of course. But let everybody come on out. Remember that this is a family, fun, friendly event, okay? There's going to be food. We got tons of sponsors, tons of food vendors, and tons of bands. That is always the best thing about being able to go to a festival like this. You get all the bands at one time. Okay, so it's going to be a 2-day festival, Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you come out on both days. I'll be there.
I'll be there Saturday.
Okay, so and also I think it's on Thursday night.
What's on Thursday?
TV, where they can catch them,
Oh,
where they can hear
you
all
guys
about
can
it.
catch them on Fox 26 on the Isaiah Factor on Thursday night.
That
Mr. Troy
part.
Barrett, the founder, producer of the Crosby Zydeco Fest, will be on there telling you guys all about it.
Yay!
So tune in to the Isaiah Factor at 10:30.
That part.
Fox 26.
Also, the Time Ball Rotary Club, which I just so happen to be a part of. I'm so glad that they helped me. Of course, I love them. They're wonderful. Time Ball Rotary. I never talked about the Rotary Club before this much, before I joined this club. I'm just going to tell y'all this. But listen, we're having a fish fry. It's going to be April the 23rd. Okay, we're going to have a fish fry. Yes, right up in Time Ball. It's going to be from 4 to 8, and we are trying to raise some money for some other charities that we're trying to support. So please, please, please come out. Tickets are on sale already. Okay, you can put them in your hand if you like. So just let me know if you'd like to be a part of that. Inbox me and I'll make sure that you get that. Now, before we get to, they can definitely make a donation. Before we get too far into this, I want to remind you that if you would like to be part of the live conversation here at I'm Just Saying Live, all you have to do is email us at imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. That's saying with no G. Sorry about that. No N. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Or you can contact me at 214-289-0195. Okay. And remember that since this is running through Zoom now, you can also be part of the live conversation just by clicking in. So if you have a comment that you would like to make, it's just like calling in so that we can hear your opinions on our touchy subjects. Yeah. I would love for you guys to do that so that we can have somebody new every week and giving a response. And they can catch us on Facebook Live as well. Yeah. And YouTube. So if you didn't get the interview last week, let me just tell you this. Last week, I had fun talking about business. Troy Barrett was on, and so was Jonathan Mark from Trill on Wheels. So if y'all have not been downtown or to Third Ward to go ride the Trill on Wheel bike that has the super polkas and all of this on it, it is very Houston. You get to hear all the Houston music and all of this as you're riding your bike. So you're getting your fit on, you're hanging with friends, you get to drink, and you're bar crawling all at the same time. Make sure you go check out that interview. It was tons of fun. He knew a lot about business. So him and his wife were running that business, and that was fun.
So it's a bike that you pedal?
Yeah, you got to pedal the bike, and it goes, you and your friends ride down the thing. It's fun.
So does it look like a motorcycle?
It doesn't look, no, it doesn't look like a motorcycle. It looks like a big party barge, and everybody is sitting across from each other, and there's a bar in the middle of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had one of those here.
Yes. And we talked all about it last week. I missed his grand opening, but like I said, I still made sure that he got on the show. Check that out. It's already up on YouTube from last week.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to talk a little news. Okay, let's talk just a little news. Now, Bridget, we're going to start off with your boy, because you know I like to put the sports with sports first. I like to do sports first. Deshaun Watson.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, let me tell you. Now, this is how you come out of a storm.
Okay, that part.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying live. This is the way to come out on top.
Listen.
Okay.
King
so
got that on this.
He has a new home in the NFL, which is the Cleveland Browns. Yes. Okay.
Come on, tell it.
Texans. Y'all done walked the man out into $230 million deal, which this is over a course of 5 years. I'm not tripping on that. Yeah, I'm sure Deshaun not tripping on that.
5 years, that's not bad.
Wait a minute. It's completely guaranteed. That was what was interesting to me. You completely guaranteed this thing?
Yeah.
It don't matter what you're going to do now, Deshaun. It don't matter what you do. You're going to still get $230 million?
5 years, girl.
Do you think this was a good decision?
I think it was an amazing decision.
No. Oh, for the team.
Oh,
for him. No. For the team?
Yeah, for the team.
Oh, man, y'all. He already been out there bad. I don't know if you did it, Deshaun. I can't even say. I hope that you didn't do it. I saw that you were out on the town this weekend for the Smoke Fest. I saw all of it. Okay. Isaiah even caught it. Tipping out the back of the building. It's all fine and dandy, but are you kidding me? $230 million for 5 years. Mm-hmm. Is he even all that? I can't really talk to you about that. Is he even really worth it?
I don't know.
At this point. He's been out for a little while now.
Because they suspended him, didn't they? We were complaining about he wasn't all that in a bag of chips before he even left here. Right. So. Well, maybe the Browns see something in him that the Texans didn't. They must need him. But anyway, we're going to move on from Deshaun. I had a picture to pop up, but I ain't going to pop him up looking suspect like he was. Now, I like numbers, and 95,000 is the number for today. I bet y'all didn't realize that Texas is also going through a situation with wildfires right now. 95,000 acres of Texas land has burnt due to the wildfires. All this rain we've been getting, all this rain that we've been getting, I never thought that we were in a situation. 95,000 acres, that is a situation. So there's been more than 175 wildfires in the past week. Wow. That's a lot. They just that being in California, sprouting up everywhere. I don't know if I was always saying, well, that's one of the places I would live just because of that. Now it's in Texas too. Don't be creeping up in my backyard, because a fire is a hard thing to deal with, baby. I got to go. Yeah, that part. So they're saying only at least one person has died from the wildfires, and I guess that is what that is. That's sad, but that is sad. Anyway, okay. So let's see. So we were talking about the extreme weather. They're saying 20 million people across the Southeast U.S. are bracing for extreme weather this week. Now, we got a little bit of it last night. I didn't know if we were going to be able to do the show this morning because my internet was out. I'm going to need y'all. I'm just saying, the powers that be out there. I'm holding my right hand to the sky. It's 2022.
We should not still be having outages on the internet due to weather.
That part.
Due to weather. We know that the towers aren't even really the towers. We know that there's satellites up in the sky. What does it have to do with the weather? What does it have to do with the weather? I'm gonna need y'all to get that together because I don't like when the internet goes out, and neither do my kids. And I'm not trying to be in here arguing, fussing, and fighting with kids behind the weather.
Internet.
Okay, because of no internet.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm gonna move on. We're gonna talk about because I wanted the picture. Do we have the do I have the new PowerPoint with Ukraine on it? Okay, good. I have to go and open that up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the war on Ukraine. Now, last week I talked to you guys about how the president was, kind of an unlikely character because he used to be a comedian before he became president. Let's talk about that. He was a comedian. He does not know how to fight a war, if you will. He does not know that's just not his thing in previous years, if you will. So I'm trying to figure out now, we're here in this situation, you're at war with a country who's clearly very serious about war. Now they've started bombing colleges, they started doing all kinds of things, and you have a hard time dealing with this, of course.
Right.
But y'all, my thing is over here doing the most. So you have a hard time dealing with this because of your lack of experience when it comes to war, but you're in the thick of it.
Right.
You have to start thinking of ways around these different things. How do we feel about this? How do you feel, Bridget, about this war in Ukraine? Because we haven't really talked about it. I did say that if you have not joined the United Nations because you felt like you had to participate in other wars, do you feel like he sees a reason to join now?
Probably because he's barely getting, like with his panties around his ankles because he got caught out. Somebody sent me a meme that like with the war between Ukraine and Russia was like a toxic relationship.
Basically.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's really
Don't
sad.
even laugh, but it's the wrong one. So,
this is the wrong one? That's the last one I received. It's this one. Yeah, that's the one I clicked.
Okay, go back.
You can do it real quick if you can pull it up. So when you're in a situation like this and you realize, well, maybe it would have been, helpful for me to get into the United Nations to help prevent something like this, or to have assistance when something like this came up, I can definitely see this being a issue, if you will. That I just, Lord Jesus, help us all. I don't know what to say. Yes, definitely that one. So I don't know what to say, but the war keeps raging on. They're not lightening up, if you will. They just keep on going. But one thing that I did find that was interesting on the Shade Room. Okay, I'm going to share my screen one more time with y'all, or I'm going to stop saying I'm going to share it and I'm going to just share it. One of the things that I found that was very interesting about, people out here and different things that we have going on, if you will, is that a school, let's see if that gets, can I make that any bigger? A school that we have out here, and I'm not going to tell you which one yet, has decided to invite Ukrainian students to come on out. Okay, does this get any, can I make that any bigger on your thing?
Yeah, you should.
Anyway, I hope that y'all can see this.
Yeah, I can see it.
This was a positive image post from the Shade Room, okay? They are saying Hampton University invites Ukrainian and other international students to continue their education at no cost during the 2022 summer session.
But that's only 3 months.
I'm glad that they gave it for no cost. It is only 3 months because you never know how long a visa will last. They don't know how long this war is going to last. You can go free for 3 months.
And then after that,
you do all the trouble of getting all the way to the US, after that's what I'm just saying, so we got to be real about this. For 3 months, we know that if you do get here, you're going to stay. You're going to find a way to stay. Some people are here illegally just because of stuff like this, okay? But Hampton, I think is great. I was thinking during school, I was thinking about going to Hampton University. It was going to become my college home, and I changed my mind at the last minute. But here's the thing. They gonna go to Hampton? That's what these Ukrainian students. That's I just out of all places. They gonna go to Hampton University, and I had nothing against
Probably
it.
not.
I don't
They'll be
know.
around that HU.
Right? We just talked about that not too long ago. So, you know, I thought this was funny, and I wanted to add it to the news because that's what we do. Okay, so I hope that y'all get some students from that. It was very honorable for you to say that they get it for free.
For the summer session.
I don't know how you are. I'm glad that y'all's alumni can afford that. That's another thing. Because what if you get an influx of them? Then what?
And then
you're gonna have to cut off the invitation.
That's what I want to know.
And it's an HBCU, but that doesn't mean African Americans can't go. It just, you know,
I mean, Ukrainians
whites on the
can't
pies can't go. So that part. So no. Okay, so I stopped that from sharing. So we're back, and I'm gonna just keep on pushing because that was about to get a little hinky because I had a lot to say and nothing to say at all. So big shouts out to Hampton, like I said. So Ukrainians just recently rejected Russia's demand that it surrender the southern port. So they didn't ask for all of it. They just said the southern port. But you know, once you get one part of the area, they're gonna move right into the next. Okay. So don't know what's gonna happen here. Everybody just keep watching. It's all over the news all day. Remember, to all those other countries out there who have not joined NATO, it might be a good time to rethink that decision because this has gotten very ugly, very fast, and you could have had more help and assistance earlier on.
Yeah, you could have, but they were just over there minding their business.
Yeah.
Trying to be peaceful.
That part. So today I was going to talk to you guys, and I'm going to make sure that I have my next piece of the puzzle up. I was going to talk to you guys about, what is it? The networking events and things that have come back up. I'm sure you've been invited to several. I've been invited to several. When it comes time for stuff like this, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people feel like they have lost their schmooze effect. Bridget, you being in the line of work that you're in, are there any tips, you know, that we can just give out real quick for people who feel like they've lost that, you know, person-to-person connection, if you will? And then I'll pull this up and then we'll jump on to this.
So yeah, so you're going out to an event, what I like to do is find something or someone that I like about them and then walk up to them and say, hey, I noticed, you know, blah, 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 blah. And that kind of breaks the ice because you have something in common. Everyone likes to receive a compliment. Then you kind of say, what do you do? And then you flow into the conversation. Or you can talk about the weather when you walk up to somebody. Seriously.
So they say if you talk about the weather, though, that means somebody is either about so talking about the weather, let me tell you this, for certain people, that means you either are about to lie or you want something from them.
I mean, but you do want something from them because that's why you're at the networking event, right?
I guess you're right. Yeah. You want information or you want to learn how to work with them, X, Y, and Z. So I guess you're right. Or
you could say, hey, what brings you here?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That might sound a little bit better since since you know, old school Black people think like that, you know, because a lot of times they will say stuff like that. So light conversation to kick it off.
Conversation, just something to, you know, kick it off.
All right. So now, instead of talking about that, it is coming up to our 11 o'clock hour. And you know, when it comes around to 11 o'clock, we start getting ready for our entertainment news. So I wanted to introduce you guys to some girls that we had on a couple of weeks ago, which was set 3. They are out there moving and shaking in Houston, and they're gaining a lot of popularity really fast. So I was able to attend their Girls Who Glow event this weekend. Nice. Okay. And so that's where I met these ladies that I told you I wanted to talk to. You know, and you never know when you get ready to go to an event. I thought it was going to be, you know, this kitty, you know, whatever, but they were there. They were getting their vision boards together. Nice. So that all the different girls, they had giveaways and different things like that. So we're going to play this video for you guys. And then you know what's next. Entertainment news with This Is Me, Bridget. So let's jump right on into this video. Get over here. Y'all know I love a good video. Meg, I know I don't own the rights to that, but that's what they were playing. And Chloe was gonna go over the soundtrack. You do your thing. No, I know how to mute it, but I didn't know it was good. Yeah, right there. Go ahead.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Simply Tennille, and I am here with Destiny, and she is co-owner of Girl Boss Sweets. You know what? I really love the name. First of all, I'm glad y'all took ownership of that because I feel like I'm a girl boss. So we're about to have a real light conversation on this, okay? Like it's gonna be real light, it's gonna be friendly, like girl bosses do. Tell me why you guys decided to start this.
I mean, so we both, myself and Pierre, which is my business partner, we both have our side hustles.
Okay,
as well.
all right.
So we
Everything
just,
is a business,
exactly.
right?
And then, so the thing is, we both have this passion for helping other women grow.
Okay,
So that's
great.
how we came together. And
You know, we're kind of rocking at the end of Women's History Month, so that's amazing.
Exactly.
Tell us a little bit about the event that we have going on here today and why you guys chose to support it. Because, you know, everybody's always, because I talk to a lot of small businesses, looking for either somebody to connect with, and you might be that person for somebody else as well. So tell them what the event is and why y'all decided to join in.
Okay, so today, Set 3 is doing a vision board party for teenagers. Today is actually National Teenager Day, so if you didn't know that, that's
That
today.
part.
But we actually started in January doing events once a month for girls. Because the
Okay.
thing is, yes, there are a lot of women out there, but there are not a lot in business that decide to mentor or actually be there for younger girls.
Okay.
And the way the world is turning today, we definitely need more positive role models.
We know that they definitely need that support.
Exactly.
So really, what is the, you know, you're helping support these girls. They will one day have businesses.
Right.
That's what we're gonna say right now. When it does come a time for them to kind of migrate into that, do you have some things in place that kind of molds them when it comes to starting these new businesses?
We do. So once a month, we have an event for girls. This month, we actually had a class that was called Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Okay.
So it was basically just teaching them how to budget, how to write checks. Like,
Shoot, I need
what
to
is a
take one
bank
of these
account,
classes.
right? What is a debit card? And believe it or not, unfortunately, a lot of the girls that were in the class, they have a debit card, but didn't know the difference between a debit card and a credit card.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's fine. So let's also say this, when it comes time and you've decided, oh, I want to join up with a group like this, or I want to be in this set of girls that's doing this, how do they get a hold of you guys, or how do they get involved with one of the events?
So you can always follow us at Girl Boss Sweets HTX. Just make sure you follow HTX location because we have more than one. We have Atlanta, we have Houston, then there's Charlotte, and then there's LA.
Look
So
at y'all
if you
branching out
want
now.
to make sure you have the Houston events, just make sure you follow the HTX Instagram, and that's where all of our events are actually.
Okay, now that's one of the things that I talk about when it comes to businesses all the time, because I'm like the business lady, right? Seriously, get them started, helping other people do it, spreading your brand out. Let's talk about that for 2 seconds. You know, it's really important that you don't just stay at home, because a lot of times those are not the people that are going to immediately support you or that need what service you're offering.
Right. It's
So what made you decide
not-
to hop to the locations that you're in?
So my business partner Pierre is actually from Atlanta.
Okay.
And then we already know Atlanta has buku businesses.
Yes.
So it started in Atlanta. She branched out here, and then of course I joined Houston, and then we just grew from there because we actually have a lot of networking events each month. And it's a space for women in business, co-working space. Come, if you get tired of sitting at home, you can come here, use the desk, Wi-Fi, we have coffee, like all of it. So it's not just specifically for just the women in business, like.
So was this one of those migrations that came out of COVID, like a lot of other things where people were
Believe
sitting
it
at home
or
working?
not, we started Houston right before COVID.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
so y'all were
So-
scared nobody was gonna want to go.
Exactly. So the in-person events actually were scarce, but we had a lot of online memberships.
Okay,
Because a
great.
lot of our business classes are via Zoom.
Okay.
So that still continues every Wednesday. We have.
So if you are out there and you are still scared, these girls'
Yeah.
bosses got you, okay?
Exactly.
They got you.
Exactly. And then believe it or not, like we have a few classes. One lady is a makeup artist and she comes and does a lot of classes. She offers all of her classes. She has in person and then she has to set up online where you can purchase the online class as well.
Okay.
So that way, of course, you can still sit at home and view the live class as well.
Okay, well, this sounds absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with set 3, who is doing this vision board party that I'm definitely gonna show you some of the things that the girls created later. Tell us some other people that are in the house today.
So I know we have set 3, and of course that's Girl Boss Suites. There is Royal, who is the
It's okay.
my mind is. She's one of the sponsors, but she
Yes.
also does mental health for teenagers
Okay.
and then suicide prevention. Then there is, I'm sorry, I am drawing a blank for the barbecue people who sponsored.
I heard that the pasta
Let me
was
tell
hitting,
you,
so
not
I'm
even
gonna go
just
in there
the
and
pasta.
sample it. Look,
It's the chicken, everything.
was good. Everything was good.
Everything,
Okay.
everything. So,
Okay, I think their name starts with a B. I'm gonna make sure that I put that down. below.
Right.
What you? Bookies.
Boogies.
Boogies. Okay, shout out to the
Right,
boogies.
boogies.
I was like, boogies, come on now, what? No, I'm just playing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that you have heard a lot here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Sena Pierre, the Society of Royals. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to be able to present her to you because she does something really great that we know our community needs. Of course, I'm simply Tennille, and let's jump right in, okay? Tell us about the Society of Royals.
So Society of Royals is a nonprofit charged with decreasing youth suicide, and we do that by instilling hope and creating purpose.
Okay, I know a lot of people out there think they have all the answers,
Right.
right? When it comes to teens and helping them get on to the next moment. I know that you probably run into a lot of situations, but what made you decide to start this? What's the story?
So
behind it?
my story behind it is that one of my mentees took her life in 2008, followed by a close
and everybody has their stuff set up different
mine
ways.
in 2010.
Oh,
She took
wow.
her life as well. So this was a
And
way
you know,
for
that's
me
a myth that, you know, African Americans don't do
Do
that. You
that.
know, we love ourselves too
Right.
much, you know.
Right.
So for somebody who you looked up to,
to do something like that. That's also a different story, a narrative that we don't hear much. Normally it's, the person that was in the back room that didn't have friends, that didn't whatever. So how did that, fare with you?
And it's crazy because, especially my mentee, she was very outgoing. She had close family, lots of friends, but it was like a relationship situation.
Okay.
That she didn't feel worthy, she didn't feel beautiful, but she was. So, and then followed by the acquaintance, she was more like to herself, but she did communicate with her group of friends, us.
A lot of times people tell you to check on your strong friends because the ones that look like they're doing their best are normally the ones that are going through the most.
Right.
So,
and you never know.
We had all of this happen. How did the foundation get started?
So it was a way for me to turn my pain into purpose. I wanted to do something inspiring to other young ladies so they will feel worthy. Okay. So we can teach them, hey, it's other outlets in your life. Yes, you're going through a hard time right now, but the rain don't last forever. So it was a way for us just to really get our name out there or get the purpose out there to other young ladies. And then once we started growing, we got into like schools and different communities, and all the leaders, principals, teachers, even parents were just like, hey, can you open this for the boys, because boys need this as well. And we did. We started at You Are a Queen, and then in 2019 we changed our name to Society of Royals because we made it open to everyone. So.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
Yes.
I like the royal in the name. Okay, I like stuff like that. Get a little fancy with it. So there it is, and that's because you wanted to open it up to not only females but to the males as well. So if people want to contact you because they have a team that they feel like might be going through something, let us go ahead and get that out of the way. How do they contact you when something like that comes up?
Definitely just go to our website, societyofroyals.org. We are sponsored through a lot of corporate, major corporations, such as like Walmart, Sam's Club, Allstate, AT&T, Chase. So we're able to.
Thank you guys for that.
Thank you. But we're able to keep the program free.
Okay.
So if they need counseling, if they need mentors, if they need, just other resources, it's free to our community, students, and we're able again to do so through our amazing.
So now when they get ready to come into this program, are they talking to doctors? Are they talking to people like me and you who just have been through some things? I'm sure that parents will ask that kind of question.
So yes, depending on the level of
assistance
they need, we do have just mentors that can go in and check on them every now and then, all the way up to like really psychologists, psychiatrists. They can really dig in and go deep down under and help them.
Yeah, I wanted to get some information out about her company because yet again, she's out here in the community doing something really great. So tell us about the event that you decided to be a part of today.
Yeah, so Set 3 reached out to us to partner with them on Girls Who Glow for National Teens Day, which is tomorrow on the 21st. But it was something that we do anyway. So when they
so it's a perfect fit.
Yes. So when they said it, we was like, yes, of course. Like, say less.
I'm gonna say this. This is one of the things that you can use as a precursor if you feel like your teen or your young child is having some type of issue out there, or you're just seeing that they're acting different. Start having them come out to events like this where other people can see them and be around them. Maybe meet some new friends instead of those ones that are kind of leading them down the wrong road.
That's a good statement, because most times as parents, they don't see the hurt or the confusion that their kids going through.
True.
Of course, when they get to that teenage stage, they're just like,
you're just trying to block them out,
right? They're just teenagers, but nowadays teenagers are really dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. You got to do social media bullying, cyberbullying. So definitely, just like you said, bring them to events like this. We can get through to them, or they can connect with other kids or peers, should I say, that can really like do that peer-to-peer interaction to see what's going on and see how we as a community, as the village, can help them.
Okay, so we have had tons of fun today. I'm gonna make sure that you see some of the pictures and the things that have been going on. She was here definitely to support the young girls and their mental health, if you will. So how do you keep yourself sane with all this busy work you got going on?
So, COVID, I went crazy.
Okay.
I
You didn't like being tapped out away from everybody.
No,
Okay.
I literally, and because I'm in mental health, I knew I was in a depressed stage.
Okay.
So I bought me a puppy.
Okay. What's the puppy's name?
Sage.
Oh,
Yes,
we have Oreo at the house now. My dog for years and years finally left me. And I've got this bad puppy. No. He is all over the place. So I definitely get it. I definitely get it. New babies are always really nice.
And she just like, she has my heart. But that was one thing that kept me like sane.
Okay.
But another thing that I'm starting to do for myself, because I work so much, is take time, do vacations, like real vacations, because sometimes I'll go, out of town and I'll still work.
Okay.
But
She feels so guilty.
yeah,
Are we doing these vacations alone or are we going with
no,
friends?
so I just came back from Hawaii with my family.
Okay,
It's like
family.
13 of us.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a good trip.
So,
She said,
girl,
This is, I'm just saying, don't y'all forget it, okay? She was truthful and honest about that, and that's one of the parts of keeping your mental health in check. Be truthful about what's really going on around.
right. No, my grandfather, he really wanted to go, so we took him. It was a great trip, but just a lot of people.
Okay.
So, yeah, we went to Vegas, we went to Los Angeles. Those are
Oh,
like
y'all
3.
went on a trip. Like
Well, no. This is different times.
Okay.
No, this is different times. So those trips were like less stressful because it was less people. So
Okay, and for the parents, because I'm gonna let you get out of here. For the parents out there who don't think something's going on, what is maybe the number one sign in teens that says there may be a problem?
if they're really talkative and expressive and they get silent.
Okay,
Like if they're just like to themselves.
so it's like they
now,
do a
and then-
complete flip.
Yes.
Okay.
If they're starting to be silent and you starting to see them, in the room more, if they're sleeping more, if they're on social media a lot, like those are like some of the red flags that you really have to target like in the beginning before it gets worse. So
Ladies and gentlemen, not only for the kids, but for yourselves as well, when there are major changes in your life, definitely pay attention. We have the Society of Royals here to help. Tell them one more time where they can find you on social media.
social media, Instagram and Twitter is I will be royal _. Again, I will be royal _ and you can always go to our website, societyofroyals.org, and it has every platform you need.
Well, I want to thank you so much for your service to the community, ma'am, and thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Nyla Staes, she is Miss Harris County Outstanding Teen, if you will. Nyla, I know that it took a ton of work to get to where you are right now. Tell us a little bit about that for the girls out there who may be aspiring.
Yeah, so to get this sash, and I do have a crown, but I don't have it with me today, you have to do a platform, on stage question, interview like we're doing right now, and also a talent. So
Okay. Ooh, what's your talent?
my talent is tap dancing.
Oh,
So
really? We might need an example of that later. I didn't even know that was, like a craft that teens pick up nowadays, because I know a lot of it is passed down through family. By any chance, do you have a family member that taps?
I don't.
Okay.
So I really watched a video. I don't know if y'all know who Chloe Arnold is, but she's also a choreographer in LA.
Okay.
And I've been watching her videos, Single Ladies, if you know who that is. They're a group of women, especially like this event you're going to talk about, is empowering women, and that's what they do. And I was so empowered by their dancing and just this women group, and I was inspired. And I think having this title. I'm gonna inspire people too.
That's amazing that you tapped your way into the hearts of all of Harris County, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we are here with a bunch of girl bosses, like you said, just like us. When there are tons of ladies in a room with one common goal, it's amazing, is it not? Have you had a really great time today?
Yes, I did. I had glitter all on my hands from the vision boards. I was having so much fun with my little arts and crafts.
And we're going to make sure that we show you guys some of the arts and crafts that were created today, the ladies that made some vision boards. But we are here at an event put on by Set 3. Tell us a little bit about that event and how you got hooked up with the ladies.
Yeah, so my pageant director and my dance teacher, actually, Sheila Milner, was like, come to this amazing event with these talented three girls.
Okay.
And I was like, she said Set 3, and I was like, I have like never heard of this group before. Then I started listening to their music and I was like,
Oh, they got some dope music.
I gotta come. So I came and look where I am. I'm hosting it. I'm having a great time with all these girls, and I love their message and this event that they put together of empowering women, and that's what it's all about.
Okay, so we've got tons of girls here. We have some really great sponsors here that came to support. We are also in a really cool location that's all pinked out because it's all about girl bosses. So we've had an amazing day. It is also Teen Day coming up. So we want to make sure that you guys have this information. Tell us a little bit about your career as Miss Teen. How has that gone? And some of the people that you've been working with.
Yeah, so outstanding teen, like that's why it's called Outstanding Teen. We're empowering young women to follow their dreams and do what they're passionate about. And I have a platform that's actually early detection for cancer, any cancer. So early detection is getting screenings and getting treated early so that it won't have a higher rate of like
death, if you will. Correct.
Yeah. So my dad recently had prostate cancer. He got surgery already, and it's such a personal story because he's like my rock. He's everything to me. And for us to get that early screening, and like, what if we didn't get this screening earlier? And that's what my message is. Get screened earlier at a younger age, because these ages are going down with cancer. And
so while we're talking about that,
yeah,
do you know where people can reach out if they feel like there may be a problem and they need to get some help, or they need to get a screening? Do you have a resource?
Yes, I do. Prostate Cancer actually has their own March for Prostate Cancer. It's on Instagram, and I do follow them, Miss Harris County. So if you follow me, you can also see I follow them. And it's a march. It's a marathon sometimes too, where you're helping these men, and it's also for breast cancer too, for women, to get screened earlier and to protect prostate cancer.
Now, you know it has to be a really serious cause when somebody at this age says, I need you to go out there, get your screening, get tested. I think that wound up being the most important part of this interview, because there are so many people out there who are not only not taking their mental health serious, they're not taking their family situations serious, but I'm really glad that you brought that up today. And I'm so glad that you're here to spread the word. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you go get your screenings done. Okay, I am simply Tennille and
Nyla Staes, Miss Harris County's Outstanding Teen.
All right, thank you. Let's see what we got. What's that you got there first? You pulled out some masks. They're trying to keep you safe. I like that. Okay. Oh, what's this? What is it? Read it.
Edge Patrol.
Edge. Oh, okay. Sponsor company. We all need that. What we got here? Okay. Y'all see how I'm looking in here? Oh, great. We always have things we need to jot down to keep our day moving, right? All right. What did that say? What did that sticker say?
Be positive.
All right. What's your name?
Jordan.
Nice to meet you, Jordan. And yours? Thank you guys so much for coming out today.
Together, this is Staes. Yay! So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Let's see if I can close it properly this time. No, maybe not. We're gonna stop that screen share. And then we're gonna have to go get to YouTube again and figure out how to cut that off, 'cause it's about to start again. All right, so we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed that. I know it seemed like it was long, but you know, it was a fun-filled day. So I hope that you learned some things, because that's what we're doing, is providing edutainment.
Period.
Okay, because we just want you guys to be able to go out there, function in the world, and maybe learn some things here that you would not have learned over the course of the day. We're gonna be those people.
Yes.
Okay. So we are up to the part of our show that we love very much. And we are here with entertainment news and affirmation minute with This Is Me, Bridget.
All right.
Take it away, girl. Oh, I've got to go and get the, hold on. It's on me, baby. Okay. So let's see. Oh, you know what? Before we get into that, because I did see that it was not in the entertainment news, but Tamar Braxton's birthday. I know you had brought this up a while ago that something was going on with Tamar, the Braxton sisters, and I kind of, played it like, this girl looked so excited when she entered her birthday party. I don't even know how old she turned, but she looked like a kid in a candy store. It was like she could not believe that people had done X, Y, and Z. She was very floored by her cake and all these kind of things. So I thought that was really cool. So I guess I'm gonna give her a birthday shout out. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Tamar. Okay.
Well, that's good. Something to celebrate. I mean, you should celebrate the loss, but because they just lost their sister, Tracy Braxton, as well.
Oh, that's right. That's what you told me about. I forgot about that. She was very young.
Only 50, and she lost her battle with cancer. I don't know if it's a loss, but that's what she transitioned from, was cancer. So.
All right.
Yep.
All right, so y'all, just like they said in the video, you definitely want to make sure that you get your screenings done, because if it comes a point in time,
it's the other one
here. Get your screenings done, because you just never know, and the early detection is a serious piece of it. If you do not go ahead and get it done early, you just never know. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we are ready to go. Let's see.
And that was a great interview. I loved it.
Oh, well, great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So our first story, we are starting out with Beyonce.
Yes,
honey. They are in talks for her to open up the Oscars.
Okay.
That's
come on, Beyonce.
Yes. But live satellite telecast from Compton tennis courts. They want her to sing her song, Be Alive, which was co-written by artist Dixon for the film King Richard.
Okay.
So that would be really cool.
King Richard, y'all, and all those awards. I still have not seen it. I'm gonna have to watch it, because it did a lot of wonderous things for our culture, if you will. So I'm very happy about that.
So I had to bring this story up because a blast from the past, Miss Stacey Dash. So she's starring in a reality show about her new interior design life from Michael Holston and the Content Farm. So she's starring in a new reality show called A New Thing with Stacey Dash, which follows her as she ditches LA for New Hampshire.
Okay, come on with it. Dash getting back out there. Okay, come on.
So she's an interior designer now.
Okay, that's great. Where they design those boobs right there, because I never would have thought. I thought she had her own stuff, but this is Hollywood.
So next story is Eve is a mommy.
Hello, Eve.
She welcomes her baby son, Wild Wolf. And I don't know about that name.
Okay. Here's the other thing. The Kardashian sister, what's the young one? Kylie.
Yeah.
Her baby's name was also Wolf, but she has decided to change it because she says she's seeing Wolf everywhere.
Yeah, because Diana Ross's son and Ashley, whatever, the Simpson girl, their baby's name is Wolf.
So that's a new popular name this year.
Wow.
I better not catch y'all out there, baby named Wolf. I'm not calling his name at the football game, and I cheer for everybody's baby. I'm not doing it.
Well, Eva's 43. I know, right? She's 43. She looks amazing, but she welcomed, her baby boy with her husband, Maximilian.
Maximilian
Yes.
should have a son named Wolf.
It does kind of fit, though, doesn't it?
Come on, now that fits.
Now, this is the story that you told me about. Sasha and Malia all grown up, y'all.
Oh no, we didn't get the new one in. It's not in here. Oh no. Where is it?
I put it in there. What happened?
Let me see if I have it on my thing.
Oh my gosh. Y'all.
Let me tell you, Sasha in these tips. I'm gonna see if I can get it real quick. If y'all will just give me 2 seconds here.
I put it in there. I didn't say.
Let's see if I've got it somewhere close. I do not. And I don't want to. Let me see if I open my pictures. What is going on? Oh my God. Somebody watch out and say, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
I got it.
It's too late. They all in my pictures. Okay, so Sasha and Malia have done a real super duper glow up. We were happy to be able to share this with you, but clearly y'all gonna look at those pictures, and then I want y'all to go and search it up online, because just is what it is. I'm so proud of the girls. They look great. I'm sure that they're in good spirits and all kinds of things going on. Okay.
Well, I did have something to say about them though, because although they are all grown up, Sasha is 20 and she has left the University of Michigan and enrolled at the University of Southern California, because both girls have moved out to California.
Okay.
And Malia is 23 and she's working as a staff writer on Donald Glover's amazing Amazon project called Hide, and it's centered around Beyonce like singer. So they're doing the thing.
Come on with it. Live y'all best life. Okay. We're so proud of you girls.
So proud. Now,
we were a little worried about you for a little while, but let y'all bounce back.
I was gonna post some other pictures that they have out there. But anyway, Keisha Cole and Antonio Brown preview new music video. So I didn't know they called Antonio Brown AB, but yeah, so he's a former Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver, now turned rapper. And he and R&B singer Keisha Cole are musically collaborating together. The pair, who appeared to be on a set, were hugging and mouthed the words to an upcoming single as they recorded. They continue to surprise fans because fans didn't know.
Well, here's the thing right here. Bridget probably didn't know this, but if you watch this video that I watched right here, that she has the screenshot of, someone in the background says, "I just love you two together." So there also may be a leak that they are dating.
I don't know about that. I was looking. I didn't see anything.
Did you hear the person in the video?
I heard them, but they were saying that it was a fan on the side saying that, because fans were saying that they love them two together, that they look good together.
Well, they look cozy. Don't they look cozy? You're like, we'll see.
I looked to see if they were officially a couple. I didn't see anything yet.
He's got the right ratchet appeal for her, because that's normally what she likes to go for.
The chemistry is amazing.
So
between the pair,
I can see it too. I can definitely see it.
Yeah, and she looks amazing.
Okay.
So this is amazing. Tennille told me about this story. So all Black women's World War II unit to be awarded for the Congressional Gold Medal, which is amazing. And they were sorting millions of pieces of mail, as you can see the bottom picture there. And it was the 688th Central Postal Directory Battalion. And they were nicknamed the 688.
688.
688.
So I thought that this was really important because, I hate when people don't get their flowers.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, but I'm glad that they are finally honoring these women. I thought that this really stood out. I don't care that it's not Black History Month anymore. We are still in Women's History Month. Yep, and I'm very proud of you ladies for standing up for your country, getting out there, doing the work that needed to be done and doing it together. So I'm proud of y'all. And so even if, when you get the award, I would love to see that picture. If any of you guys are still, out there kicking and alive and able to see the medal, Your eyes might be bad, but it's okay. I want to congratulate these ladies as well.
That was cool. So the next story is, and I just thought this was cute. So American Idol sees a familiar face and halter top. So this young lady,
Is this the same face?
That's the same young lady from,
Wow.
I should have posted a picture of her before, but anyway, when Zaria is her name, she auditioned for American Idol in 2005. The young lady over here to the right is her daughter.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. You
Nadia.
said familiar face.
Well,
I
so
thought
I
that it
said
was the
American
same
Idol.
person, y'all.
No,
I was
no,
about
no,
to say,
no.
Brigitte, something's
No,
not right.
no.
Something not lining up.
So this young lady, Zaria, auditioned in 2005 on
Gotcha.
American Idol. Her daughter, who can also sing very well, auditioned this year.
Okay,
And she
great.
wore the same halter top that her mom wore when she auditioned.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would have worn something a little more lucky.
Well, she did make it to the finalists though.
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. And so
great.
everybody was surprised, but she tricked her daughter into going because she told her that they were going for a spa day.
Oh goodness.
And then she was
Yeah,
blindfolded.
baby, I'm gonna tell you, these moms come up with some creative stuff
Yeah.
to try to.
Yeah, they blindfolded her. She walked in to see all the judges, and she was kind of like, "Oh, okay." She, surprised, disappointed that they weren't at the spot, but she still went ahead and auditioned.
Right.
And she has a beautiful voice.
Okay,
so.
great.
Okay, fun fact. Since this is Women's History Month, the 2022 theme for Women's History Month is Women Providing Healing, Promoting Hope. I
Okay,
didn't know if you knew that
I did not.
this year. And
Healing and hope.
Yep,
We've
healing
talked
and
about
hope.
mental health today. We've talked about women in history,
Mhm.
and we always talk about hope because I'm gonna tell you every day, live your dreams, live your best life. YOLO.
Today's quote is by Ralph Waldo Emerson,
Okay.
and it says, "Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the
Didn't I just say
year."
that? YOLO.
You did. See?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Boom. No, I was trying to.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. That's it. This is entertainment news. If this isn't for chat.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. All right. We are rocking and rolling today. Okay. So I know the entertainment news is off, but I have to talk about all of you entertainers who went out to South by Southwest.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Had a wonderful 2 weeks, right? Because they do the movie festival first, then they do the music part of the series. At the end of this one, it always gets real lit in the street. Tons of performers out there just wanting to be seen and make those new connections. This is a huge networking event if nobody knows what South by Southwest is. That's held in Austin, Texas. Why did we have to end it with a shooting this year, y'all? Why is it always something?
Always.
I'm leading into social unrest, and that is socially unresting to me. It's bad. Don't do that. I love going to that event. I've not been since the COVID situation,
Right.
but if I did want to come back, this is another platform that these same people would benefit from being on, because we feel like we add value to each and every one of the businesses that we tell you about, because then y'all go search them, and that's what we do here. But I'm not coming into where to get shot. Okay, so please stop the violence. Houston has become a mecca right now for the violence as well, and it's getting pretty bad out here. All right, so Brigitte, I did not see in there either for our movie scoop. I'm gonna try to move through this stuff real fast. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do one more thing. Let me do that. And I think I've got that right there still. So let me do that. I'll make that big. All right. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, this show, now this is a series called Top Boy. Y'all know I love a good dope diddling movie. Listen, we have a ton of young actors who are in this movie doing their thing, and I just absolutely loved that. They were all getting out there and doing their thing in the way of acting. They made it seem very real. It's a British show, so we get some Black men with accents. I'm down for that as well. So it's a crime drama series, and we even got little sneaky things in here like crackheads or who are really cops and all this kind of stuff. So y'all definitely need to check this out. I thought I was only going to watch like an episode or two just to kind of see how it was going, and then I got sucked in, and I'm already on season 2. So I want y'all to go get sucked in the same way. when I was
Netflix?
reading about this though, I found out something real interesting. Following interest from Canadian rapper Drake, it was announced in November 2017. So I'm just now catching on to this thing. The first season had already come out. Drake liked it so much, he paid for them to go back into production.
What?
Yes. And so it's called Top Boy Summer House, which is the second season, which is on right now. That came out in January. Nice. So y'all got to go check it out. It's really good.
Okay.
So
January this year.
Yeah, Top Boy. Yes.
January this year.
Yes, January of this year. So they made it back. They've still got some of the same characters in their spots. And you're going to fall in love with somebody in there. So just go check it out. Yeah. Now, Bridget, our time has run real low. Are we going to save our social unrest for next week?
Yeah, because I want to hear a touch subject.
All right. All right. I figured that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Tennille's touchy subjects. So get ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to call this one Fed Up. We were written in by a 41-year-old married, hard-working man with 6-year-old twins. He's been married for 13 years and hasn't even thought about cheating on his wife.
Okay.
But now he says, my spoiled wife never wants to clean up or finish anything she starts. When I talk to her about it, she also threatens to divorce me. When she can't get her way, I'm fed up and ready to leave. I know my kids will suffer if I leave. Okay, we're sure that they will if she's not doing no cleaning up. I don't want to give up on our family, but I'm old school and traditional.
What he wants.
Bridget?
Are you done?
Is she pushing? Is she pushing this man out? There's several questions we can ask here. Is she pushing this man out behind something that can be controlled? What do we suggest for him? Because his kids are still very young. He's not saying that this has anything to do with an outside woman.
Right.
Normally our things here on Tennille's touchy subject have to do with somebody cheating. Sure. He has not cheated yet, but I got a feeling he's gonna cheat with somebody real clean.
Not real soon, real clean.
Real clean, okay? So before I give you, my extra little tidbit.
Yeah, I know you always have an extra something.
Before I give you my little extra tidbit, what do you think so far? What do you think this man should do? Oh, and I want to read those. So
did they not have the conversation before they got married?
Okay.
That's what he wanted.
That's
clean house.
That's my extra tidbit. Now she knew he was old school and they stayed together for about a year before they got married, but they were both working. And he said he really never saw that it was this bad a situation because she goes, without picking anything up. She works as well.
Okay.
So this responsibility really should be split in my eyes. But he says that he has to come in picking up things. He's also one of those people who does not like, dishes in the sink overnight. I'm that same person. So I can definitely agree with him. If I'm cooking,
I need somebody else to clean.
Do the cleaning. Make sure it's done before I get ready to start cooking so I can have my favorite pot.
Right.
Period.
Just clean space.
Period. So we want to know from you guys out there. Take it to social media right now. Facebook Live. I need to know. Or your comments on YouTube, wherever you decide to do this, because don't forget that you can catch all of our shows on YouTube as well. So if you missed something, you can't find it on Facebook, whatever, just go to YouTube. I'm just saying live, okay? But anyway, I need you to put the comment whether or not you think that he's wrong for this. He's not cheating. That's what he said. Or is he looking for a reason? He's not cheating. Hasn't thought about it. He wants his family to work, but he don't like a cause you're nasty. He don't like a cause you're nasty. So I'm going to read a couple of these comments to y'all real quick. Ooh, Anthony says she's for the streets. You gonna put her out because she don't clean up good? I got something that's gonna fix all of this. I'm gonna tell y'all about that, but I just want to see what comments you're gonna put. Okay, it says too many times we stay for the kids and destroy the family even more because the kids see more of y'all BS together. You know what? because you're playing and pretending. He clearly is upset with this. They're getting into arguments about it because he says he's bringing it up and she's saying she's going to divorce him. So I'm sure this is turned into a yelling match. Leave me alone. You do it yourself. All of that. And so I think that kids seeing a certain amount of that is healthy.
Yeah.
Because they need to know that, you know, you work through things,
Yeah.
people argue, and it's really no big deal. You can get past it. But can we get past this dirty kitchen? Okay, I don't know. Let's see. It says, I don't think he's wrong at all. Have the conversation with her about cleaning up together. They have done it. I'm also going to say that those kids are 6 years old. They should start taking on part of the responsibilities of as well. You know, at least rinse your plate out. You know, if you know that daddy doesn't like to be clean, likes the house to be clean. When it comes Saturday, start doing those family chore days where before we can do anything, before we can do any fun activities, we need to set up shop, have all our cleaning supplies ready. You do your room. Everybody did it. And you were mad every Saturday because you felt like she woke you up too early. Look, you felt like she woke you up too early, and it was time to clean up. I used to even have to polish brass. Did you used to have to do that?
No, but we got to watch Saturday morning cartoons, and then once they were off,
then we did the cleaning because we ate breakfast while we were watching the cartoons. But I even had to polish brass statues. You got to put it on there, let it set.
The silver. You know the silver?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. So it's basically the same thing. I'm gonna tell you, and you got to get that, you know, that green off. Oh man, that was horrible.
They just sit there. They're not used for anything. Just look pretty. That's it.
Okay, it says that's the biggest problem with tradition versus independent. And yes, sounds like it needs to be a two-way street. I think that this is a family thing. And if you want your kids to grow up in a way that you feel like they deserve in regards to cleaning, sir, go ahead, incorporate them in it, and maybe she'll take part. We've got lots and lots of comments here. Thank y'all so much for the comments. We're getting up to 11:30, and I wanted to make sure that you guys knew. I wanted to see if y'all can answer a question while we got Anthony on there. Maybe he can beat B. Jones out real quick. I have this, what is it? 90th anniversary Rodeo Houston Cup. Okay. Wine glass, if you will. You can give it away as a gift, stick it in a little basket for somebody on Mother's Day or whatever. I want to ask a question. Let's ask a question in regards to Rodeo Houston. What was one of the favorite foods? We'll do that one. What was one of the favorite foods? Can we get an answer real quick before we got to get out of here? I'm going to pop on the song, because it is time for us to go. We made it through another episode of I'm Just Saying Live. Bridget, tell them where they can follow you on social media.
You can follow me at This Is Me Bridget, or you can follow me at She Bridget's Media Inc. Oh, they both came in at the same time. Oh! Literally the same time. Both of them. Jeez.
But wait a minute. Fried Oreo was on there, but I don't think funnel cake was one of them?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. I think he made up what his favorite rodeo food was. He probably didn't hear it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fried Oreo was definitely one of the things. Yeah. I'm simply Tennille. You can follow me on Instagram at simply Tennille. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's also giving time is coming up. So next week, I'm going to make sure that I talk to you all about my charity, and you're going to see a recap from the Crosby Zydeco Festival. Make sure that you go get your tickets now, and watch us all on Isaiah Carey this Thursday. All right, bye. Oh, I forgot to do our. Did it take our picture? Oh. And. Bye.